Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is the holiday weekend. It is the Labor Day weekend and we are doing a big family barbecue. So what I'm making today is some potato salad. It's my mama's famous potato salad, so now it's my famous potato salad. It's absolutely amazing. I think I already have the recipe on here, and I think I've probably done a few vlogs while I've been making it, but I have so many new subscribers that I'm gonna go ahead and share that recipe again with you today. That way, if you're looking to make a great potato salad for your Labor Day weekend, then you won't have to search for the video. So let's go ahead and get started. Once you have your potatoes drained and into your bowl that you're going to be mixing your potato salad in, all we have to do is add all the flavorings. Now I've already got about 8 eggs boiled here. Look at this. If you're wanting a video on how to peel your eggs perfectly, I'm not the one. Look at that. Look at that one right there. Look at that. Now this makes a lot of potato salad. This is maybe 3 or 4 potatoes shy of a 5-pound bag. This is potato salad for a large gathering. If you were just making your potato salad for a small crowd, maybe 4 or 5 people, if that, then you could definitely cut the recipe in half. But I like to make plenty because I like to have leftovers. I love to have leftovers. We're going to start out by putting some of our onions and our celery that we chopped up in the potatoes there. Now I may not use all of this. I just eyeball it. I have no there's no written recipe for this, so I just kind of put in there what I think will do. I start off small, that way if I need to add more I can add more, but I'm telling you, I love plenty of celery and onions in my potato salad. Next we're going to get our eggs chopped up in there, and again, we may not use all 8 of these eggs. We'll see. And potato salad is something, it's one of those things that needs to be made the day before you plan on serving it, because it takes a little while for all the flavors to marry. I like to make it a day ahead. Alright, we like a lot of eggs in ours. I love potato salad, and I'm telling you what, you have to try this method. It is really some amazing potato salad. And then we're going to add some mayonnaise. I like mine creamy, so we're going to add quite a bit of mayonnaise. We're going to add some yellow mustard, the sweet relish. And all you really do if you're making dill potato salad is, we're going to use about half of that, is you just add dill relish instead of the sweet relish. We're going to add some black pepper. I always add a little bit of celery salt as well, or celery seed if you got the celery seed. And then we're going to add, this is key. This is what makes the best potato salad ever. And this is great for making potato soup as well. This is Aunt Jane's Crazy Mixed Up Salt. And you can get this at any grocery store. I'm not going to add any additional salt because there is salt in the Aunt Jane's Crazy Mixed Up Salt. So I'm just going to carefully attempt to combine all of this. Now we're also going to be making today I'm going to make some green beans as well. I wanted to go to my farmer's market and get some fresh green beans, but I didn't end up getting out and doing it. So I'm going to make canned green beans, and they're going to be just as good as the fresh green beans. You're not even going to know the difference. So good. And I'm going to show you how I make them to bake them. So good. Now this is what I'm putting mine in. Hopefully it'll all fit in there. Let me see. It should. See, look at your potatoes. Look at the potatoes in this. When you cook them until they're just fork tender, all of that mixing around, some of them will break up. It allows some of them to break up, and that's what's also going to add some creaminess to it as well. But then you still got your little chunks of your potatoes. See? Can you see the little chunks? You got little chunks of your potatoes in there. Oh, I think this is going to fit perfectly. That's a lot of potato salad. Might save me a little at the bottom of the bowl. There, I'm going to leave me a couple spoonfuls in there. I like mine just to be kind of rough looking. I don't like to smooth it out. I like it to be a little rough looking. Then I always add on top of it a little bit of pepper just to make it look pretty. Just a little bit. And then I add a little bit of paprika. There you go. Like that. Just like that. Boom. Some of the best potato salad you will ever put in your mouth. I promise you. Alright, next up I'm going to go ahead and start on my green beans. I'm going to show you how I'm going to make my canned green beans to taste like fresh green beans. Or not even fresh green beans. Just I'm going to show you how to make your canned green beans. So I got, like I said, oh, this is sliced already. So I don't even have to bother. I was just going to show you how I slice it. But I didn't realize that I'd bought the sliced salt pork, which is even better. And I just have to find the little thingamabob where you open it at. I'm just going to use my big old knife here. Then I can reseal it. I'll put it in, I'll wrap it up with some foil and put it in the freezer. I got my big pot here going. I figured I better use a big pot because I'm making, like I said, 5 cans of them. And I want them to have room to, you know, for all the flavor to disperse through. This is, I was hoping to be a little bit thicker than that. Usually when I cook mine, I slice it like in chunks, but this is salt pork. Like I said, if you've not used this, it's really good for your green beans. So I'm going to add this to the bottom of my pan here. I'm going to fry it up just like I would regular bacon, and I'm going to render, it's going to render fat, the bacon grease, which is going to help make those beans delicious. Once your salt pork is browned, oh my gosh, this is so good. There was a little piece on it. I took a bite of it. Forgot how tasty it is. But we're going to add that just right to our just a paper towel lined plate. Now we're just going to start adding our green beans to the pot. Like I said, I'm going to cook 5 cans of these. I'm going to add some pepper. Some fresh pepper. See, you can see down in there the drippings from the salt pork. It's gonna be so good, so good. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of onion salt. I always add onion salt to my green beans. And then I'm gonna add some minced onions. You know, I don't know. Maybe I should get 1 more can of green beans. I've got some little red potatoes. Well, they're not little red. I've got some red potatoes. Right here that I need to use up. These are just the Kroger red potatoes, and they're kind of nice in size. So what I'll probably do, I always peel my red potatoes before I put them in there. I like to peel my potatoes before I put them in. But I'm going to peel them, and then I'll probably just cut these in half. But I'm going to let my beans cook a little bit first. All right, in with the potatoes. You know, I'm starting to wonder, should I have put another can of green beans in there? You just kind of want to push them down into that liquid. I like lots of potatoes on my beans. And if there's any leftovers, you know, I can always take these to work for lunch. Just want to make sure that they're all, you know, kind of submerged down in there a little bit. Probably put a couple more in there. Everybody likes green beans and potatoes. I know we do. Now, once you get all your potatoes in there, I really don't disturb them a lot after that. I just kind of shake them around. Just as long as they're all got a little bit of juice covering them. Or, you know, they're mainly covered with juice because that's what's going to cook these potatoes. And where these are red potatoes, they're not going to take long at all to cook. I'm going to let them cook like this. I'm going to leave it up on about medium-high and let them cook like this for about 3 or 4 minutes. And then we're going to turn them off. I'm going to add a little bit of butter to the top of them. Mix them around. Push them back on the end of the stove. Oh, hey. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do like a million things here, but I'm going to put a lid on them, and then the heat from the hot juice beans, whatever, is going to cook those potatoes all the way through, and it's going to just penetrate them with all those delicious flavors. So these are going to be absolutely amazing. I'll show you what they look like when they're done. I'm going to drop just a little pat of butter right on top, about 2 tablespoons. This is by no means, you know, your healthy dish. I'm going to go in for a little bite. I gotta taste it before the man, ain't nothing like some green beans. Hot. Man. I'm going to go ahead and crumble. Something's dripping over there. Oh, it's the juice from my lid on my floor. I'm going to go ahead and crumble the bacon up right on top. It's just going to add for, you know, a little more deliciousness. Plus, that's why we cooked it, right? It's going to be so good. I cannot wait for tomorrow. I cannot wait. One of my sisters is bringing corn. I think she's going to cut some corn off the cob and bring that. She's making a pasta salad. My other sister is doing desserts. She is making a banana split cake and a coconut, some type of dessert, coconut cake or something like that. And we're doing hamburgers and hot dogs, and I've made these green beans and potatoes. I made potato salad. I'm going to make some coleslaw and some baked beans. And I don't know what else everybody else is bringing, so it's going to be amazing. So I want you to look at that. Look how good those look. I'm going to put the lid back on them and let them continue, the potatoes continue to soften. Take a look at that, guys. I am going to wrap this video up. It's a long one. Maybe a long one. I don't know. We'll see. But you all know I talk a lot. Soybeans told me, you talk too much. You know I love you guys very much. I hope you try this recipe. I hope you make the potato salad. I hope you make the green beans. I hope you have an amazing and safe Labor Day weekend. You know I love you guys very much. I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Take care.